Oh, come on, this guy again?
Christian here with cheap beat up Elvis vinyl. Well, kind of hit a little bit of a dry spell after the Great Mississippi Run, summer of 2024. And then my buddy Howard from Black Flower in Covington called and he said, hey, you might like this. Now, I don't really collect the CDs, but I like this one. It is the Essential 60s Masters. 5 CDs. But the thing that I really like about it is this booklet. Look at this. All kinds of great info. Pictures of ads and all the singles and the albums. That is really worth it to me. So much information. I do have one little problem with it though, as you see. Type's a little small, but that's okay. I'll pull this guy out. You can't hide that Elvis info from me. Nope. So anyway, I have to use this to read it, but it's really, really cool. Now what I do with the CDs, fantastic packaging by the way on this. So after I got this, now I'll probably end up getting the 60s Masters and the 70s Masters if I can find them super cheap. This is very cheap. I love the packaging. It'll fit right there on your shelf. Pink, it'll look great. What I do with CDs when I get them is I immediately dump them onto my computer. Yes, I still have a computer that you can put a CD in. And I just dump it onto my music hard drive. And then I've got it all sitting there. So that was really good. I went there just for that. And when I get there, he goes, yeah, we had this too. So, Speedway, baby. Mm-hmm. Nancy Sinatra. I wonder how Frank felt about Nancy hanging out with Elvis. Not too good. So, put this one in the collection. I said, you have anything else? And he said, no. He goes, oh, wait, we had an Elvis album in this crate down here. So we flipped through. Sure enough, there's one. Now, it was just like this Elvis Christmas album. Now, I have a bunch of copies of this. Hold on a second. Somebody wants to say hello. Come here. Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Say hello. Yeah. Okay, Daisy. Everybody loves Daisy. All right. Enough of that tomfoolery. So is this one right here, but it was a different version. Now I've got a few versions of this one. See, this is the stereo. Then there was the mono that had mono down here. My legs are being chewed upon by a little worm down here. Hey, you want to stop it? Thank you. And then I had the ones with RCA over here. I had a few of those. They also had two different backs. One of the backs had some color photos, Elvis in the Army. So when I saw a copy of this, I figured, probably got it. But upon further inspection, here's the copy that I found. Notice anything? Not over here. Not over here. In this area right up in, kind of in this, right around there. Look at that. It's a sticker. A sticker that says stereo effect reprocessed from monophonic. It's a sticker. It's not printed on it. It's a sticker. Have I mentioned it's a sticker? So, very curious. Picked it up. If anybody knows anything about that, I noticed that on some of them, see, like this one says stereo electronically reprocessed. Here's the new one, and it's the same cover because under the sticker you can see it has this print on it here. but they put a sticker on it. Was that done at the pressing plant? Is that an RCA thing? Everything else on the covers is the same. So, there you go. Also took a second to look through the 45s. He had some 45s that had come in, and I saw right at the back this was sticking out of one like that. And I go, oh, I know that's an Elvis right there. Sure enough, return to sender. Where do you come from? I've got a couple copies of this, but it was just the cover, by the way. And also, all shook up, just the cover. So I figured what we did was, oof, someone, I'm trying to do something. I'm talking to people. I'm with people. Does that mean anything to you? So what we did was we, when I saw these two, which I already had a couple copies of, when I saw them, I decided we would form a task force. We appointed a committee. We had some meetings, some hearings, some open to the public, some not. And we made a decision that when we find the empty picture sleeves, if they're cheap, and these were, they may have been free, or 50 cents. When we find them, we will get them and match them up with vinyl that we may have at home. Sure enough, when I brought it home, I had the vinyl for both of them. So what we'll do is then we'll hold those, as I had said before, and we will just have backups. Maybe I'll give them to someone wanting to start a collection. Maybe I'll trade them in for something. But I remember a comment that someone made on one of the videos a while back, and they said, it was a young lady, and she said she feels like when she picks up cheap, beat up Elvis vinyl, like she's saving the records. And that kind of is true, because, for instance, in this case, a couple of beat up, empty picture sleeves, probably next stop was the garbage. But I have them now, and they'll live on, and they'll bring some happiness maybe to someone, make somebody smile, make someone interested in collecting, maybe Daisy. Maybe not. So get out there, get yourself some cheap beat up Elvis vinyl. It's fun, you meet really nice people, and you get to see the nice little shops, which is very cool. Still haven't bought anything off of eBay or Discogs. It's tempting, but then I'd be finished. And as I've said many times, I love the hunt. Oh, I'm sorry, am I boring you? Oh well, someone is bored. Had many presidents, many governors, lots of mayors, blah, 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 you know it. But we only had one king, baby. Thank you, Elvis. Do you feel that you contributed anything to that? What was that? What? I think everybody thinks you're cute.
Okay, fine.